Hello, these are the 4 scenes I chose to depict my understanding of air gender identity. So, the first one I chose was on page 23. In this scene, we see, well, I should probably show you. In this scene, we see Maya taking off her shirt. And she's confused, why do I have to? Since the other kids aren't wearing their shirts. And we see her very confused that everyone was acting silly, not her. And it was just an opening as to what is to come and what she's understanding about herself. The next scene I chose was on page 122. This was near the start of her college, and when she's getting to understand her gender identity. And the clearest way she put it, like she says, is a metaphor. Now, the way she's tipping the scale isn't to go mainly to one side and trying to be a male. She's trying to balance the scale to be both the female and male and keep it at balance. But we could see it is a little difficult for them. Air. Now, for the next one, this one is a very psychological and traumatic event that happened to Air. We could see that she's going through the process of getting what was it? No, it wasn't called a speculum. That's the device they used. It was a span or something like that. But basically, it's a very traumatic experience. As you could tell, she's very just frightened with the senses. She has so many questions she wants to ask, but she knows she can't ask. And then comes the terrible and psychological horror that happens to her. And then the last one was when she has finally decided to go through a pronoun change. She didn't see it, like she says, as a scale, but as a landscape. Something that's so wide and vast, and it can kind of be anything. And she goes over it with her aunt and her closest in age cousin. They're very accepting, of course, and they're understanding, but they also say, we're gonna mess up a lot, just like I did sometimes in this video. It's a very big step for Air and everyone else that surrounds her. So, throughout this whole story, Air has becoming to know Air's self since childhood. And throughout the lifespan, or not lifespan, but throughout her whole life, we see her exploring her identity and how to kind of feel okay with herself and in her body and her role that she wants to find. That is kind of what I got from this memoir. I definitely made a lot of pronoun mistakes in this video, and I do apologize for that, but I'm still learning and trying to get used to it too. Thank you for watching, and I do hope you have an amazing day.